Today, we're diving into one of the most revered and powerful hymns ever written, the Hanuman Chalisa. So, what is it about these ancient verses that gives them so much power? And what incredible promises do they actually hold? Well, let's find out.
The entire hymn really boils down to this one incredible promise, captured right here in this line. Sankit kastke mite sabpira. It's a profound statement that basically says, all your troubles, all your pains, all your suffering, they can be removed. It's the ultimate assurance, a huge statement of hope.
Okay, but a promise that big has to come from somewhere, right? Has to be backed by some immense strength and compassion. So, the big question is, who is this incredible remover of obstacles?
Well, the answer is right there in a single, powerful title, Sankat Motion. And this isn't just a name, you see. It's more like a job description, a core identity that tells you everything you need to know about the central figure of the Chalisa. Let's break down exactly what that means. Sankat Motion, it literally translates to the remover of troubles, and the hymn itself kind of throws out this rhetorical question, basically asking, hey, who in the entire world doesn't know you by this name? So right away, our hero, Hanuman, is established as the ultimate crisis manager. He's the one you turn to when everything else has failed. But Sankat Motion is just scratching the surface. The Chalisa actually paints this incredibly rich portrait of Hanuman by celebrating his many, many names and roles. And each one, well, it reveals another layer of his character. First up, we see him as Ramdut, the divine messenger of Lord Ram. Now, this isn't just about carrying notes back and forth. It highlights his unwavering loyalty and his absolutely critical role in the epic Ramayana. He's a diplomat, a scout, and really, the key link in a divine plan. And what about his incredible powers? Flight, shape-shifting, that unimaginable speed? Well, that's explained by another name. Pavanputra, the son of the wind god. This connects his divine strength directly to the forces of nature itself. Pretty cool, huh? And to top it all off, you've got the title Mahavir, which means the great and valiant hero. This name is all about his immense physical strength and, maybe more importantly, his boundless courage. I mean, this is the guy who faces down terrifying demons and impossible odds without even flinching.
So, okay. We've got the messenger, the son of the wind, and the great hero. But the Chalisa goes even deeper. It shows us that Hanuman's true power comes from this perfect balance of three key virtues: his strength, his wisdom, and above all else, his devotion. And this is where we really see his wisdom in action. He has this just overwhelming power, but he doesn't use it recklessly. The text says he took on a subtle form, a tiny form, to discreetly find the captive princess Sita. It was only later that he assumed a fearsome form to burn the enemy city of Lanka. The insight here is huge. True power isn't just having strength, it's knowing exactly how and when to use it. And wow, the list of things he actually did is just staggering. As the verses tell us, he wasn't just talking about helping, he was all about action. He found Sita, he torched Lanka, and in one of his most famous feats, he literally flew and brought back an entire mountain of life-saving herbs. This is a hero who is defined by his deeds. So you have to ask, what's his motivation? What's driving him to do all this? Because it's clearly not a quest for glory or power. And this line from the hymn, it reveals everything. Sada Raho Raghupati Kadasa. It means forever remain the servant of Lord Ram. All of that immense power, every bit of it, is completely channeled through selfless devotion. All right, so we've explored the hero, Hanuman. Now let's zoom in on the hymn itself. Why is it even called a Chalisa? Well, the name actually gives us a pretty big clue about its structure and form. It's actually pretty straightforward. The word Chalisa comes directly from the Hindi word for 40, which is chalis. So a Chalisa is a specific kind of devotional poem. It's a hymn made up of exactly 40 verses, and each one celebrates a different aspect of the deity. Yep, 40. 40 verses, 40 praises, 40 little windows into the character and power of Hanuman. The structure makes it really accessible, easy to remember, and perfect for rhythmic chanting. And this gets to the hymn's purpose. See, it's not just a story, it's a tool. The final verses, they're known as the Phala Shruti, which basically means the recitation of the fruits. They explicitly state the benefit. The text claims that Jo Ya Pade Hanuman Chalisa, Hoye Siddhi, that whoever reads it will achieve Siddhi, which means success, perfection, or spiritual attainment. So this brings us to the final piece of the puzzle.
Why? Why, after hundreds of years, do millions of people still recite these 40 verses every single day? What gives this hymn such a timeless and powerful legacy?
Well, its enduring appeal really lies in how it speaks to these universal human struggles. It promises to remove fear. The text says negative spirits won't come near you if you chant his name. It promises to cure ailments and take away pain. But beyond all that, it provides this deep well of inner strength for life's battles. And through Hanuman's own example, it gives us a perfect model of bhakti, or selfless devotion to a cause that's bigger than yourself.
And that kind of leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? The Chalisa isn't just some ancient poem. It's a blueprint for a hero who is defined by using their strength to serve others. So if you look around today, in any field, science, the arts, even in your own community, who embodies that same spirit, that selfless strength and that unwavering devotion? It's a powerful model to think about.